Hey, welcome to Calc 1. The very first thing we're going to be looking at here in Chapter 1 are review. So this is all prerequisite information. So we're just starting off with the prereq stuff, getting you into it. So with this prerequisite information, I'm going to hit the highlights and that's it. If you have questions, you guys always come and ask me questions. I would be happy to answer those. But all of this is just the prerequisite information. We're just making sure that it clicks in there somewhere. All right? So just refreshing your mind. Here are section 1.1 notes. This is called review of functions. I'm actually going to put that instead of the word notes. So let's go with 1.1. Review of functions. Now, my handwriting we'll just say is somewhat less than desirable. So I'll talk through what I'm saying. So hopefully you can see that. Rewind. If you ever have a question in the notes, ask in class, send me an email. All of those things work, right? Okay. So the first thing we're going to talk about, what is an actual function? If we're going to review functions, that's where we need to start with what a function is. So a function, the actual definition, is a rule that assigns to each value of x in set D a unique value denoted in f of x. That's just a bunch of fancy talk for your x's can't repeat. So when you have a function, your input value, that's what we're calling the x's, is that input value, whatever variable it is, cannot repeat. All right? We also have domain and range. So what's the domain? Yeah, those input values, right? Typically, those are the x values. Then what's your range? Yeah, exactly. It's those, oops, that looks like two separate words, doesn't it? It's the output values. And we're going to just denote that as the variable y. Doesn't have to be a y. Whatever that output value is, that f of x situation, it is just that output part. All right? So we have domain and range. Another way, if we can look at function and identify functions, is with the vertical line test. I'm going to scoot this up a little bit. So if we're looking here at example 1, you can have a vertical line test. So if I have any kind of a graph, whatever, right? Whatever this is. If you can go through here with a vertical line and it does not cross more than once, that's legit. This is a function that u and that n kind of put together there. What if I have, I don't know, something like this? Oh, that's terrible. Let's try again, shall we? We'll get quite so crazy on it. Yes, exactly. You guys nailed it, right? Not a function because it hits that twice. Not a function. Good. So you're getting this. All right. Vertical line test tells if it is a function, if the x's repeat at all, because this value of x and this value of x is with that one. If you have a bunch of coordinate points, if the x's repeat, that's also an indicator, right? Yeah. Okay. So we talked about domain and range. Let's see if we can find